today is starting with another gap down, and it is similar to what we had last month in late January, when, well, I will add overnight. We had this balancing period around new all-time highs, but couldn't extend higher. And then one day we had big gap to the downside and the drop, and we recovered on the next day, rallied strong, and then just rolled over and basically trended lower, opened. Next day, overnight inventory didn't gap that much, so today is different than that day, but it is similar behavior that the move from the afternoon of that day was continued in the overnight and on the following day. Quite similar situation, and today, well, tonight, we also had this rolling over, but it was much weaker because it was only filling the gap and getting rejected, and overnight is continuing lower. Now we are back within this previous balance, so we'll see if there is enough energy to get back above it, or if we spend some more time filling this area we traded last month. Looking at the last swing high, we might be correcting some of it. Maybe we will get 50% correction, maybe more. We've traded this low volume node, so maybe we will bounce from high volume nodes on the way down and continue filling out this area between high volume nodes. I'm not sure if it's going to be something stronger, because if I am correct, we are now in negative gamma territory. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, zero gamma is 38.80, 90. So we are firmly lower, 40 points below that area, so it's going to be quite hard to get back to this range today. So if we look at the bigger, not bigger, more granular look, overnight touched one standard deviation higher and lower from yesterday's session, which is quite interesting, but those values will be adjusted after today's open. So as of now, we are going to open with quite big to the gap to the downside, around 20 points, and we'll see how things develop. I like to see an early correction of overnight move. Well, this area, this is going to be telling if we get excess or not. If we have a stronger move to the upside, I will be monitoring rejection around gap highs, or if we trade similar to yesterday when we couldn't establish value above yesterday's low. So this was a good opportunity to trade to the short side, back to the middle. If so, yeah, those are two or one short plays depending on how things develop. If we start trading lower right away. I won't be taking any shorts, just don't see myself capitalizing on any scenario. Maybe if we have an open swing and retest it from belows, maybe then, but I'm not sure. Maybe if we touch the overnight lows, get back and then continue lower. Today I will be monitoring how value develops if we start building multiple prints within the gap within overnight range. I will be more likely to trade outside in, and if we start with single print and get back into yesterday's range, then start building prints within yesterday, then I think more odds should be into trading long back to yesterday's point of control. And if we start by trading lower and building acceptance below overnight low, then we might see lower prices. For me, the biggest most important price is this area, 35, and we have this high volume node here. Not sure if we will trade there. I think those prices aren't that exact, so the next important reference or set of references is this gap we have below us, and maybe this area 24. I don't have 35, but it is this low volume node here, so 35, 25, and then around 3800, which is also the gap, if I'm correct. Yeah, but we can also V-shape this and get back to yesterday's range. I think given we had those poor highs, like 2 or 3 now, all those highs look incomplete. We don't have good access since all-time highs, and also all-time highs holiday. I think that we might take a stab to get back to this point of control. Basically all scenarios are possible. It is not that bearish yet.